we have a message today. Have you been worried lately about the comings and goings, about the things that you can't control, about the things that you wish you didn't do? Have you been worried about the repercussions and consequences of your actions and choices? Have you been worried? Well, fear not. Worry less and receive this message today that we have. Why worrying less can work wonders in your life. This is Jerome Shaw, host of the Open Palm Podcast, motivator, meditator, coming at you live with a message that we received on worry and what worry can do in our lives and what worry can leave when we let it go. You know, there's a story, stop me if you've heard this one before, of two monks that were walking together back to their monastery one evening. And it had rained particularly hard on this day. And there were puddles of water everywhere on the roadside. And in one particular spot, there was a beautiful woman standing there who was unable to make it across due to a puddle of water in the roadside. Well, the elder monk walked up to the woman, lifted her, carried her across, and set her down on the other side of the road. When the two monks made it back to the monastery later on that night, the young monk went to the elder monk and asked him, saying, "Sir, as monks, we are not supposed to touch women." "Yes, brother," said the elder monk. "Then, sir," said the young monk, "how is it that you lifted that woman on the road?" The elder monk smiled and replied, "I left her on the other side of the road, but you are still carrying her." How can we let go of the things that we are carrying? How can some of the things that we hold on to be holding us back in life? We have a message from our dear friend Yelena. Shout out to Yelena. Follow her at Fruit of the Spirit 111. Yelena says, "A wise man said, worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace." How have you found in your life that worrying has helped you? Has worrying ever helped you, or has it hindered your process? Has worrying ever got you farther, or has it held back your growth? What does it mean to worry less? And how can it be a wondrous world without worry? For worrying is sort of like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do right now, but it doesn't really get you anywhere, right? All you do is go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in that rocking chair of worry. But where are you really going? Does it do anything to worry? Or does it further frustrate you and give you undue stress? Worrying is using our imagination to create something that we don't want. They say a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And with all the faculties of your mind, with everything you can create in kind, why would you use your mind to worry? Is that the best use of your imagination? For fear has no place in the present. Fear is always something out in the future, or worrying about things from our past. Worrying is literally like betting against yourself. Like being the house in the casino, playing to lose. It's like paying a debt you don't owe. It's like praying for what you don't want. What does it mean to worry? And how can you worry less? Have you ever found in your life that any of the situations you are going through, be it the weather, be it your circumstances, be it events, were they ever changed by worrying? Were problems ever solved by worrying? Or was it something else that was able to allow you to find a better way, to find a brighter path, to see the light at the end of that dark tunnel? Whatever is going to happen, ultimately, will happen. Some schools of thought say it has happened already. But whether we worry or not won't really change anything. So how can we worry less? And how can you worry less in your life? And how can it bring more joy? By letting go of the things you worry. Here are some ways. Recognizing that worrying is not helping but draining your energy and could be stressing you out. 2, to start noticing when we are worrying, giving ourselves permission to let that go, reminding ourselves all is well. Out of this situation, only good can come. I am safe. There is nothing to worry about. We can practice daily mindfulness, teaching us how to let go and let live. We can make the distinction between real problems and imagined scenarios that have not even happened yet. For we often have our fear placed in the future. It is like a movie I once saw called Rogue One, a Star Wars story, where Chirrut Imwe, the blind gentleman with a staff, he was a martial artist. They found themselves in a prison, and the captain was at a rage. He was just going crazy, wanting to break out. And Chirrut Imwe said, "There is more than one kind of prison, Captain. I sense you carry yours wherever you go." It is a thing to be a prisoner in one's own mind. But we can understand that we can also be patient with ourselves, learning to worry less. So, my friend, thank you for listening to this message today on worry and why worrying less can be wonderful in your life. I love how Nadia says worrying is our brain telling us that our amygdala is focusing on scenarios it's trying to prevent, and due to that is showing you reruns of the worst possible case. It is our job to tune in and switch. Woo! I love that. Shout out to Nadia, Smile, Breathe, Love. She knows so much about the mind, so much about the brain, where worry stems from, where that fear comes from, the amygdala. Got to learn more about that. Haruka says, I worry about what to eat when I go out because I'm vegan. There aren't many vegan places here in Japan. Right. So there's so many things that we could worry about. But what does worry do? What does worry gain? Or does worry just cause undue stress and strain? Does worry cause needless pain? And if you were to let go of worry, would your life ever be the same? When you stop playing the worry game. So much love to you, Haruka. Thank you, Nikita, for joining. Nadia, much love. Hey there, Mona. Appreciate you. Journey, appreciate you. Angelo, thank you for joining. Nicholas, thank you. Hey there. Dreducated in the building. Johnny, much love. We needn't worry. For life is life. People are people. Whatever will be, will be. Que sera, sera. Whether you worry or not. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining. Thank you for breathing in this space, bringing in your light, your love, your energy. Appreciate you. Definitely check out the Open Palm podcast. That's the one in the bio there for you, your listening pleasure, your daily inspiration. Be blessed, less stressed, and understand that only you can do it. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. It makes a wonderful servant, but a cruel master. Don't be a prisoner in your own mind. Realizing, just as that monk realized, as he carried her over across the bank and set her down, he set down his worry, while the other monk was still carrying it all the day long. Share this with someone who needs to hear it and you feel would gain value from this message. Take care, and we'll catch you again very, very soon, my friend. Much love.